1 Corinthians 14 and 40. The second one was 1 Corinthians 9. No, 1 Corinthians 11. And I think it's like 8 and 9. But they had yeah. Whoever gets a notification, just let me know. Exactly. Whenever you get the notification. You got it? Alright, Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, before we get started, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Chakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS is pushing his words of the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'Shem, El Shai. Alright, this is the GMS Nashville camp back with another lesson. And Lord, when this lesson is edifying to the elect. You see on the screen, man, hey, you women, you Israelite women, you so-called Negro, Latino, Native American women, you need to get yourself in order, man, ASAP. Alright, because we're entering into some times to where, well, shit, we're already in them times, but it's only going to get worse to where you're going to need a man of Yahweh by Shem Shai. Alright, because it's getting hectic out here. Elder Yashawamba and Apostle Rakal was getting into a lesson on how a lot of women are going homeless and they're getting into situations to where they need a man because this whole vibration that Esau has pushed out, which really it went all the way back to the garden in Genesis 3, that feminism mindset. I don't need no man. I don't want no scrub. You know, you need a job to come mess with me type of mindset. All that's getting fleshed out now. All right, wearing whatever you want, saying whatever you want, all that's being fleshed out, man. The feminine, you need to be feminine and be in order is what's coming back upon the planet Earth, and that's what's going to be going down into the kingdom. And when you get scriptures on that, go ahead, whoever got that 1 Corinthians.
1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 40. Let all things be done decently and in order.
Let all things done be decently and in order. You're not over the man. You're only over the children. All right, it's Yahweh Ba'Shem El Shai. It's the Heavenly Father Yahweh, His Son Yahweh Shai, man, woman, and child. And y'all are trying to proceed yourself to be up there with the Most High. You fucking up the order, man. And a lot of you women are in for a rude awakening thinking that you can tell a man what he can and can't do. That's why a lot of y'all women be getting punched in the face, popped in the mouth, you know, doing all, some of these men out here are on that type of time because you women are fucking corrupt. You're fucking wicked and not knowing your place in line. But that's coming back into the planet Earth. Alright? Being out all times at night, 2, 3 in the morning. You talking about y'all women need to protect yourselves and stop being out, but you still continue to be out because you want to party and all this type of stuff. We're in dangerous times. It's not the time of playtime. You know? Go ahead. Is that it? That was it on it? Alright, go ahead.
1 Corinthians 11 and I'll start at 7 to 9. For a man indeed ought not to cover his head, for as much as he is the image and glory of God, but the woman is the glory of the man. For the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man. Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man.
Right. You women were created for us. A helpmeet. The word woman means female servant. Helpmeet. And when they hear the word slave, which the word slave is not a bad thing, man. People think they hear the word slave, they're thinking about what happened in 1619 in the time of slavery. No. And when men say, you know, just sit back and be quiet, don't mean you're not allowed to talk at all, but you voicing your opinion, you're putting your place, you're putting somewhere that you're not supposed to be at. That's really what men are getting into, man.
The woman has no place in the ministry of the Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai.
Right.
That's what you have to understand and come to realization. Babylon has allowed you women to go across the four corners of the earth and essentially do what the fuck you want. You know, especially in the state of the church, okay? Your deaconesses, you know, the wife of the pastor, she gets the sermon every other weekend. You know, she gets to say so on what goes on in the church. You got a woman that's over the treasury, so on and so forth. These things are completely off according to the scriptures, man. We don't hate women, we're not downplaying women. We're just telling you and putting you back in your proper order. I got this definition real quick because it's something that's trending now, which is an issue. Okay, the soft girl era. Soft girl describes a youth subculture that emerged among teenagers around mid to late 2019. So this is something that's fairly new. But the characteristics of it is really what I wanted to get. Soft girl is a fashion style popular among some young women on social media. based on a deliberately cutesy, feminine look with girly girl attitude. Being a soft girl also may involve a tender, sweet, and vulnerable personality. So, you know, when women be, I'm not, like, matter of fact, I dealt with it, Eve. You know what I'm saying? And she was talking about, you lucky you caught me in my soft girl era. So that's basically, now women are trying to be feminine and things like that, but that's a natural thing that you're supposed to, you know, that you're already supposed to be. You know? You shouldn't wait on a trend on TikTok to try to tap in to actually being a woman. Like you said, the inspiration from the elder Yasharamba, like he said it perfectly. Women are like fucking, what did he say, truck drivers with perms. You know? That's the state of, especially the so-called black woman, the Judite woman. Okay? She's the worst. She's the best, but the worst. You can't deal with Judah on this side, man.
It's really with Esau, Edom, but she's the main front of breaking up households. You know, worrying about that welfare check, the child support, the baby daddy issues. She's the culprit for that. While listening to Esau, like I said, going back to that serpent, listening to that serpent in Genesis the 3rd chapter. Hey, she can do anything she wants. She's got to get rid of that man. You need to get rid of Adam. Follow these type of philosophies. Don't follow what you're supposed to do. You know, she's anti-God. She's anti-Messiah. She sees that you're trying to follow the Bible. You bring out a scripture of the Bible, and she tries to counteract with it with something else. Go off topic, calling you crazy. You know, because she is the co-pilot of the so-called white man. They 2 and 2. Because our women are not our women right now. The so-called black woman, that's Esau's woman, because she falls after this devil. You know, he tells her to jump and she says, how high? Alright?
These bitches been on the day. Real quick, can you read that again? What you had?
Just all of it.
I think when it talked about the glory.
Okay.
Yeah.
1 Corinthians 11:7. For a man indeed ought not to cover his head, for as much as he is the image and glory of God.
Yep.
But the woman is the glory of the man.
Right, the woman is the glory of the man. So why do you think, that's a question that we had to ask ourselves, why do you think, one of the reasons why our women are such in a fucked up position is because the Most High stripped us of our glory. What are we liken it to as the Most High? His woman. The glory of a man is the woman. Okay? A man, what's that, that's one of the things in First Ezra, the 4th chapter. You know what I'm saying? A man will go all out for a woman. Sell all that he has and cater to and bow to the woman.
Somebody grab that real quick.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, get that. You know?
I'll get this real quick.
Yeah.
It's in the same chapter.
Okay.
1 Corinthians 11, we started 1 down to 3. Be ye followers of me, even as I also am of Mashiach.
Yep.
Now I praise you, brethren, that you remember me in all things, and keep the ordinances as I delivered them to you. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Mashiach Yahushai, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Yahushai is God.
Right, that's the breakdown. Alright? That's the order that you women fail to fucking realize. And a lot of you beta male cuckold niggas are at fault with it too, because you're allowing this type of behavior. You're so scared that she's gonna leave, which that's actually gonna be going into the first Ezra, the 4th chapter. Matter of fact, go ahead and get it. It's gonna expound on it more. Was that what you?
I'll give you. You got something.
Was that it on what you had?
Yeah.
Okay.
4 and 20.
I think it starts at like 23, 24, 22, 20.
No, it starts up further, but 20 is what I got started highlighted on start there.
Okay, kind of go ahead.
First Ezra 4 and 20. A man leaveth his own father that brought him up, and his own country, and cleaveth unto his wife. He sticketh not to spend his life with his wife, and remembereth neither father nor mother nor country. It's basically like him starting a new life.
Yeah.
He gets a woman. That's when he begins his journey of being a father.
Like what they do in this world, at the age of 18, you're considered an adult. Now it's time for you to branch off and do your own thing.
Get your own
So
place.
if you, get your own place. If you want to start a family, you can. If you want to get this career, you can. Go ahead.
By this also ye must know that women have dominion over you.
Right. A lot of these women right now, they have a lot of say so in relationships. What they say, oh, she wears when you see a cuckold nigga and his woman, she's telling him what to do, and he's like a dog with a leash and just following after her. She has the pants in this relationship, as people say in the world. She wears the pants in this relationship. You know, go ahead.
Do ye not labor and toil, and give and bring all to the woman?
You go clock in all them hours, work all them hours, just to bring it back to Eve, so that way she's satisfied. The Babylonian mindset of happy wife, happy life, that's the downfall of the so-called black man. You know, catering and doing all that you can to simply please the woman, and it's not reciprocated. It's not an equal thing. The woman isn't doing all those things to go and please you, but you're doing all these things to please her.
Right.
We don't put these lessons up to say abuse women and beat them and neglect them and so on and so forth. But just don't be under their fucking ass, man.
All right.
Understand that you're a man and that certain things need to be done a certain way.
That song, y'all listened to it earlier, the brother song with Apostle Rakah in it.
Yeah.
Say you love your woman, but don't be something with the E. Enamored? Or something like that.
Yeah. You know.
Well,
He said she's supposed to be enamored and
for you.
yeah, right, compelled to you.
She's supposed to be all over you, chasing you, under you. That's what she's supposed to be doing, not the other way around. And a lot of you beta male simp niggas are letting these women get a what they call a hot head, not a hot head, not airhead.
Big head.
She's gotta get the water. She's getting private. She's getting big headed, thinking that you need her, but really she needs you.
And then when she fucking plugged out, when she leaves you and tries to find somebody else, and it might be a man of the Lord that comes up to her. Now she's trying to run his life,
Right.
instead of falling in line. She's trying to have him revolve around her.
Dude, there was I was watching this guy named Steph Cole. I was telling y'all brothers about him lately. She tried to stop you at your A game, but he was naming things in the world like going to the gym, working on your diet and all that. She's telling you, you don't need to go to the gym. You just cuddle up with me, because she sees and she knows the potential in you, and she don't want nobody else to grapple upon that. You know, and then she sees that you knocked off your A game. Now she's gonna leave you and go do that to another simp ass nigga.
And it just shows it all starts with the man. You're putting the message out there that what you're doing is okay. That's like with your kids too. You know, discipline your child when he does something, or even a pet. He's gonna think it's alright because you're not doing anything to stop him from doing it.
Right, and that's what the woman does. That's why the single mother shit. They don't teach their child, the kids, right from wrong. She teaches you the ways in which she thinks and how she feels, and it leads you to death and sickness and all types of hell.
Back to the damn letter, Lynch letter.
Go
I
ahead.
got this.
Oh.
Because a woman can be wrong in this society. Proverbs 30:20, such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and saith, I have done no wickedness. And that's the mindset that our women carry. Women are incapable of holding themselves accountable. And the worst part about it is you see that trait being carried over into the Israelite man. That's why brothers constantly say there's really no men on the earth, man. There's a select group of men that are actual men. That's the elect.
Right.
Everybody else is just niggas that just so happen to have a rod. Or bitches that just so happen to have a rod. Okay? Bitch made niggas, they act like women, and they go across the earth spewing out all types of matters.
Right.
Go ahead.
And women make fun of them. Yeah, they stick around with them because they can get things out of them, but they make fun of you. Telling you you're weak, you're not a man, you know? You act like a bitch, you know? Go ahead.
First Esdras 4 and 23. Yea, a man taketh his sword and goeth his way to rob and to steal, to sail upon the sea and upon rivers, and looketh upon a lion and goeth in the 23rd verse reminds me because a lot of Eve now they looking for a drug dealing, gang banging nigga.
Right.
Because everything that I just said right there, he's going to do for her.
scamming.
Yeah.
They want to scam her.
Make sure she can get them new shoes.
Right. They want that Birkin. They want that fast money. They don't want that 9 to 5 guy because he's boring or he follows the laws of the world. He carries himself a certain way. Because women are very dramatic. You know, that's why the scripture says she's a weaker vessel. She likes conflict. She likes stripes. She gets a thrill out of that. You know, that's why Eve be talking about wanting to go to these haunted houses because she likes the thrill and of being scared and running around and all types of shit. She don't know how to kick back. Go ahead.
Yea, man. And looketh upon a lion and goeth into darkness. And when he hath stolen, spoiled, and robbed, he bringeth it to his love. Wherefore a man loveth his wife better than father or mother. Yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women and become servants for their
That's
sakes.
you beta male niggas. You know? Oh, I just did all this for you, babe. I did all this for you. Niggas are going homeless, hungry, broke over the woman, and she bleeds dry everything from you, and then she just dips to go to the next nigga. You know? That's just the sad reality that we're living in right now. But what we are teaching the Israelite man is to put your foot down and don't be listening to what the woman said, don't be kissing her ass. You know, that's why right now it's not the best time to try to proceed and get a woman. There's nothing wrong with that, but don't forget that you got a lot of baggage to deal with when it comes dealing with these modern women, these westernized women, Israelite women that are here living in America. That's why there's a lot of guys out there that are getting their passports to go fly other places to go get women that have a so-called common sense and what's another word? Has a decent way of being an actual woman, being feminine. You know, because the so-called black woman here in America is played out, man. All right, and you women are seeing that. That's why they're pushing that. You said you brought out that soft girl act because these women are realizing that men ain't tolerating our shit no more. That's the nature of what's going on right now. Go ahead.
1 Corinthians 7, and 1, I'm going to jump down. Now concerning the things whereof ye wrote unto me, it is good for a man not to touch a woman. Verse 2, nevertheless, to avoid fornication, let every man have his own wife, or let every woman have her own husband. And I'm going to jump down. Verse 8, I say therefore to the unmarried and widows, it is good for them if they abide even as I. Okay, like the brother mentioned, it's good to, you know, if you don't have one. Well, what's that? That's a scripture too.
Apostle Paul.
Yeah, Apostle Paul speaking on it.
Not going off to
Yeah, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
advice.
Verse 8, well, yeah, verse 9, but if they cannot contain, let them marry. It is better to marry than to burn.
I think it's ended.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
What's the one
Let
scripture?
me see.
I'd rather be with a dragon or something like that, a beast.
That's in the Apocrypha, Ecclesiastes 25.
Rather be a lion.
Yeah, jumping down, verse 29. Oh no, 27. 26, I like it. I suppose therefore that this is good for the present distress. I say that it is good for a man so to be. Art thou bound unto a wife? Seek not to be loose. If you have a wife, don't seek to, you know, end it. Art thou
Just because it came from truth. Because it's a responsibility that you be given.
because on top of that, you know, the scripture speak about it, it comes with troubles in the flesh. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we come to the truth and we understand, yeah, women actually realistically are a distraction, okay, regarding this walk. But
That too.
you know, you still have to deal. If that's your woman, you have to deal. You know what I'm saying?
That contract.
Yeah,
You had sex with her.
right. You know what I'm saying? Verse. Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep reading. Verse 27. Art thou loose from a wife? Seek not a wife. So if you don't have one, don't go out seeking one. You're gonna cause nothing but trouble upon yourself. You see? And yeah, verse 28. Okay, I'm gonna keep reading. But and if thou marry, thou hast not sinned, and if a virgin marry, she have not sinned. Nevertheless, such shall have trouble in the flesh, but I spare you. You're gonna have trouble in the flesh when dealing with these women. Okay? All women require what? Time, energy. You know, you gotta, but there's already a woman that we're supposed to be cleaving unto, and that's the wisdom, Sophia. And if you're not balancing that out properly, that relationship, you'll be through. Verse 29 is the last one. But this I say, brethren, the time is short, it remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they had none. So if you do have a wife, but really, shit, it said, you know, it said wives, the plural about that. But anyway, if you do have a wife or wives, whatever the case may be, hey, be as though you had none. Meaning what? You gotta focus, man.
Prioritize.
Yeah, kind of prioritizing what comes first in this thing. Your wife cannot be a big factor in your life if you
Distracting you.
And for niggas, that sounds harsh and that sounds like, damn, why I gotta neglect my wife? Nobody said that, dumbass. Okay? It's like, no, a lot of niggas don't have the spirit. They don't deal with the spirit, man. We don't go out telling people to neglect women and do all this and do all that. We telling you what's important and what's not. Fuck Taco Tuesdays. Okay?
You just gotta realize that what makes more of a priority. That's what the problem with a lot of our jakes. They prioritize women, and they get so entangled with the woman, and they get fucked over later on down the line. Women in their mind be like, yeah, I got this nigga. I can get all over on him. I can make him kill somebody for me. I can make him do this for me, scam for me. What we just got in first Ezra's 4th chapter. Many have gone out there wits for women. That's some beta male cuckold shit that the Lord is not dealing with. He don't want you all underneath your woman Saturday night, you know, all up on her, which is not off, but you making that a priority. Now it's got you stop doing the work. It's got you stop doing what you're supposed to be doing. That's when it's becoming an issue that Jake is failing to realize. Go ahead with that 1 Timothy 2.
Alright, book of 1 Timothy, chapter 2, start at verse 11. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection.
You women gotta know how to be quiet and when to speak. You just foam at the mouth. Blah, blah. Now you off, man. Being in other men's business. You know, you trying to be around brothers. You trying to be around your man's brotherhood.
What was the judgment when a woman got involved with a fight back in the ancient world?
Yeah, she touched it.
Yeah, like she kicked him in the nuts or some shit like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you said. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, oh shit.
Like, because you see the videos, niggas, two men be fighting and then the woman got, don't hit him. Why are you involving yourself in men's affairs?
And you get your ass beat.
You know? Right, or killed. Even worse.
Don't worry about stay.
Your ass did.
What they say, stay in your lane. You women don't know how to stay in your lane and stay out of it. It's got nothing to deal with you. If your husband tells you to do something, just shut up and do it. And if you got a husband that has the right mindset, he's not going to lead you down the hole. Because a lot of women think that listening to a man or listening to their man is leading them down to the path of destruction. No. So if you have a hopeful man that's following y'all by Shema Shai the best of your ability, you need to believe that he's not going to lead you down that wrong path.
Even at the end of the day, concerning women, you gotta have first and foremost faith in Yahweh Shema Shai, because you have sisters that do have husbands that they're not believing. Once you go to the scriptures, it doesn't give you the liberty to go and leave that man just because he doesn't believe.
Right.
Because he may be saved based off of the fact of your belief.
Mm-hmm.
You know, roughly paraphrasing the scripture.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And not literally like that, but you know, he may come into it
Last minute.
you know, because you believe, you know what I'm saying, you praying for him and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But like the IUIC, they tell you gotta have a brother that's in the camp. You gotta deal with a brother that's in the camp. So you got a lot of women that have left men that they was dealing with, and now they dealing
If you
with.
don't have one, then absolutely.
Right, yeah, that's
Right,
different.
right.
But not like they've had them, and now they dealing with one of the brothers that's in the camp.
Mm-hmm.
That's off.
Right.
That's adultery.
That was adultery. Left them for no reason.
You purple Barney niggas, man, y'all gotta go. Salaki, but damn.
Go ahead, man. Probably down to verse 13, I believe.
Verse 12. I'm me take it to 15.
All right,
Verse 12. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence.
There's no female prophets. I'm a prophetess. A prophetess means that you're a wife to a prophet.
Or you sing a song like Mary, with Miriam. That's how you.
Yeah, the
Moses'
Hebrew.
Yeah, she sung a song. So you can
Prophetess.
sing, Jake.
Yeah, right.
And then with you women, you can teach younger women the ways of how to conduct yourself in the ways of Yahweh Bashim Shai. But you out there trying to go teach men, because what was it, ISUPK that had them girls in Nashville?
No, that's IUIC.
IUIC.
They was on Broadway.
Teaching.
Because that's the thing. Like, that's the spirit. That's the thing, man. That, you know, you can teach, but you're supposed to be teaching the women that are underneath you.
Younger women.
You know, a lot of Israelite women are in this thing just to tell the Israelite man what he can and can't do. Y'all not gonna have multiple wives in the kingdom. Who are you? What the fuck?
Right. Secretly the third wife of a man right now.
Yeah, you know, right. You don't even know, but this man really, you know what I'm saying, behind doors, he got 2 other Keishas,
Yeah.
and your ass just the breadwinner of the bunch.
Yeah,
So,
you the first one that you got.
yeah, you just happen to be the first one,
Might not even be the man.
you know? Right.
Yeah.
That's the thing too.
Man,
You may think you're the
Jake,
man.
so
Yeah.
you don't think you are.
You may think you. That's the thing. A lot of women think that you're the man.
They think he works 6 days a week, but he don't. He
Right,
works
that nigga worked 4 and 2 days.
4 12-hour shifts.
Right, 2 days out of the week, he working the other Keisha guy.
Yeah.
You really got an 8-hour shift, but there are other 4 days. The
Other
other
say he can't pull up after work because he's too tired. Ain't gonna
Nah, that nigga tired as some box.
He cut a little bit of Lexus and some shit.
Right. Go ahead.
Verse 13. For Adam was first formed, then Eve.
There's the order right there. Another example of the order. First Adam was formed, then Eve. Not Eve and then Adam. But that's how you women are trying to portray it to be. Because you think that you're over the man. Because in this society, women can work now, women can vote, women can do all these type of things and have a so quote unquote voice. But according to the scriptures, you don't have no voice, man. According to the word of Yahweh Bashim Shai.
Your voice is in the house.
Yeah.
That's where your voice is heard. If the woman wanted to make the ideology that the woman has now is they want to create a movement, they want to make a voice, as the brother's saying. If you truly wanted to make a voice, you would follow your role, man, and just push, you know, being soft, gentle, meek, you know what I'm saying, lowly, humble, okay, so on and so forth. Push that amongst your daughters and other women that are in your house. Help your man to the best of his ability, or to the best of your ability, I mean, Salakia. And just be a great, you know what I'm saying, be a great assistant, man. If you really wanted to be heard and be praised, matter of fact, damn, bear with me real quick, because I think that's in Sirach. I think 25.
You want me to finish that
It
one?
might be 26. Go ahead.
Go ahead and finish that one.
Yeah.
1 Timothy 2 verse 14. And Adam was not the seed, but the woman being the seed was in the transgression. So you was in the transgression. Just read it. Adam was not the seed, but the woman being the seed was in the transgression. You get this 15th verse. Notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing. So that's your role for the kingdom of heaven. The Lord said, notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing if they continue in the faith and charity and holiness with sobriety. So, yes, you do have a role in the kingdom of heaven. Just read one of those. You're going to be saved in childbearing. But there's a caveat. If they continue in the faith and charity and holiness with sobriety.
You're gonna get rewarded for falling in line, man. You know? I was on the internet earlier, this woman said in her bio, I'm an alpha woman. That's already a red flag. Alpha woman. She said she's an alpha woman, or she's a boss babe, or a boss bitch. She's a demon. You're gonna get with her, you're gonna lie with her, and she's gonna give you issue after issue after issue. So stay away from them so-called alpha women. You know? because they're acting like a man. Because these women out here, and that's why it's reversed. That's why this place is demonic. You got men that are being feminine, and then women being masculine. That's out of order, you know. And a lot of you beta male niggas are at fault with this. It started with Esau Edom, which he's the ultimate beta. He's the ultimate cuck. But it starts with a lot of you niggas, man. Letting your woman do and say as she please. And what happens? Y'all be getting left and getting put to death over these funky ass women. Keisha. You going all out for Keisha. That bitch don't give two fucks about you, man. Alright, did you find it? You got that mic up 7 to 10 on there? Or you had something?
Yeah,
Grab what you grab.
I still got this last verse from.
So 17.
Yeah, Micah, you can grab what you.
First Ezra 4:27 is the last one. Many also have perished, have erred, and sinned for women.
Like we said, perished and sinned for women. You got men that be committing adultery. This woman be at your job, she got a fatty, you know, she look good, but she got a husband/boyfriend at home. But then you go sleep with her, you set it up, you still set up things to go sleep with her, and then what happens? You piping her down, her husband ain't home, but he'll say he came home early for work, caught both of you two in the act, and he shoots you. You have sinned, man. It's a sin that's worthy of death, man. Scriptures talk about that in the book of Leviticus. It's worthy of death.
What is it? Jealousy is raging with men?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's his property, man. Women are property, man. You know?
You thought Eve be going crazy when they catch their man in the act or whatever. Actual, you know what I'm saying, a man that catches a woman in the act and like he don't give a fuck. It's a very dangerous sight.
You kill both of them.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, my woman was telling me some states.
Yeah, crime of passion.
Yeah,
You get off from crime of
They'll
passion.
let you get off.
Now you can't see it, go out,
And then come
come
back
back.
and do it.
It's not a crime of passion. You gotta
You
like
see that
physically
shit right
walk
there, yeah.
in.
At that moment.
At that moment, you just snap. That's a crime of passion.
But that's a righteous judgment.
Yeah,
That's righteous
the
according to the
Spirit
scripture.
on you right then and there.
Yep.
You can, like I say, it's not. This is just for us brothers and truth. It's not wise to do that, but that is a
Crime of
righteous.
passion because you didn't know you were gonna do it.
Right.
Yeah.
You just snap. You ain't going there.
Nigga, I had plans on cooking tonight. Goddamn.
Right.
I'm about to cook this damn bitch. Cook this nigga up.
You got motherfucking future in this bitch.
Right, yeah.
Best advice.
With the flip-flops.
With the
Right,
flip-flops.
right.
Hey, the best advice, man. You catch your woman stepping out. You see something on her phone, whatever. Kick her ass out. She live with you. Kick her out, man. Tell her to go stay with her mom. Don't talk. Literally, kick her out.
I mean, you gonna get in trouble for that?
No.
This is my house.
Right, especially if everything's underneath your name.
So our brothers, the elders are constantly push me and make sure, having your own in this society. You know what I'm saying? If you leasing or any of that, even if you can have a joint lease or whatever, but your name need to be first on that motherfucker, man. You know, so, or at least on it. Because if you got a crib, and yeah, you might be paying all the bills, but your woman name the only one on the lease, fuck what she talking about. I would never do that to you. Fuck that. Fuck that. Because she don't know how spirits work. A spirit will hop on her at any given moment to just spaz out, and now she's kicking you out of the crib that you've been paying for a year and some change or longer. Yeah.
With spirits.
You know what I'm saying? Like even in the society, the wise thing to do. Well, for one, brothers, man, definitely don't get married to Esau's terms.
Yeah.
But the wise thing to do, even back in the earth, you know what I'm saying? The best thing for you to do, get a prenup.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If she, whatever y'all both come in, that's what the fuck y'all leave out with.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go and make a life for yourself, meanwhile she's a housewife, which is cool, but then you catch her fucking off, or vice versa, whatever, she like, oh, you cheated on me. Does she want a divorce? She can't get nothing that you got. You know? Cause that's how the divorce lawyers and shit, they get all their fucking money. You know what I'm saying? Doing shit like that.
After what you got.
Yeah. And she ain't worked for none of that shit.
She got a good portion.
But because her name was joined under you, now she's deserving of it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because this is what my uncle does. He never married the woman he has right now, but he's been living with her and been with her for 15 years since I was a kid. You know,
Esau would give him a common law.
Hmm?
Esau would give him a common law.
What's that?
What's that?
Been together so long, so even though you're not on the papers, he'll hit you with common law. Esau got shit.
Damn.
Yeah, he got it.
I just know they're not
No,
married.
I know what I'm saying. They call it common law.
What we say? Can't beat that nigga on paper.
Can't beat him on paperwork.
God damn, I didn't know nothing about that.
That shows you that we're in hell because he wants you to rely on
Man,
him.
just stay the hell away from Eve.
Yeah, man.
Next precinct, goddamn.
Is that it on that?
Go ahead.
Alright,
Brothers,
Mike-
got anything else we can close on this?
Micah 7 verse 10.
It's the damn devil, man.
Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover thee. So shame shall cover her,
Yeah.
which said unto me, where is Yahweh thy power? My eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets.
Yeah, what it say? She that is my enemy. Now we don't go and blatantly or purposely go out and try to, you know what I'm saying, essentially make an enemy with Eve. But we, once again, bro, we have to understand how spirits operate. You know what I'm saying? With her being the weaker vessel, Satan is prone to, or he's able to reach you through her. That's plain as day. He's able to reach the Israelite male through the woman, the Israelite woman. Okay? That's how he did it back in the garden. Because especially with us, we're tapped into Yahweh Shema Shai. So if tribulation doesn't work with, you know, you losing the job or whatever, or low on money, and this man's still pushing the truth. And if this doesn't work, injuries and body afflictions and so on and so forth, okay, that don't work. And such, so on and so forth. Well, let's see about the woman. Let's see if we can get to him through this woman. Because what? That's the glory of a man. You know what I'm saying? He loves this woman to death. All right, so let's do something with her. Cause her to step out, cause her to just turn to a straight up demon. She just up and leave out of nowhere. Now you're through. He got to you through that woman, man. You know, so, you know, women, technically speaking, bro, at this point in our walk, especially with the walk that we're designated with, hey, they're our enemies, man. This whole earth is our enemy. At the end of the day, what does it say? If you're not, he that is he that is not with me is against me.
Yeah, these women,
they're not with Yahweh.
They not with Yahweh. They don't even like the Bible, but they claim they put Proverbs 31 in their bio.
Man,
but if we get a
virtuous woman.
But if they see the video like this or what the apostles get into on women, they'll throw so much hate and so much the cancel culture shit, and it's like, well, that you're not really down with God, because we're pushing the word of God. The word of God don't want you to be a damn hoe, slut bag, a damn tyrant, giving a man a headache every 5 seconds. The Lord's not down with it. But you swear that you're a godly, presumptuous woman. Nah, you fucking wicked. You a damn demon, man. You know. Because if you really believe in quote unquote God, you won't get mad at anything the Bible says about women. The Bible don't speak too kindly about women because y'all are fucking out of order.
Y'all so damn simple. We really be talking about the men 99% of the time.
Right.
You get one out of the blue moon where a brother might mention a woman because it's necessary. Because you do have women that, all our women need correction, just like all of us need correction. But we not getting to the chariots through women.
Right.
So why the hell would the majority of our videos be directed towards the women? No.
Like Kevin Samuels, he did 3-4 straight years of getting on the men, telling them to get
Yeah.
their shit together.
And nigga
But
don't
he does 1 to 2 years of getting on the woman.
You don't ever mention that.
Yeah.
And even amongst that, he was still getting on certain jakes.
Yeah.
And he got on this one nigga, you fat as hell, no job.
Nigga, why
You expecting a wife? What are you doing?
He's like, nigga, you weigh 325, lose some fucking weight.
Yeah, you know,
I'm saying
get
that
your
shit.
ass in the gym, get a job, you know, establish yourself as a, you know, get a career type shit.
He was saying, and Stephen Cole was saying too, if you ain't got no job, no car, no crib, none of that, you don't need to be worrying about women. You ain't got none of these assets and you worrying about women.
And nigga be on the block, couch to couch. Tell me I got the bitches.
Like, you at your
You got
mama
nigga
house.
like Walt.
Oh yeah, Walt.
Niggas like Walt in the earth. Just
Got
moving
nothing.
around operating. Got all the bitches, but ain't got shit set for himself.
Alright.
Mindset.
Priority. You ain't prioritizing the right things. But you got it.
Yeah. Isaiah 32:9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech.
We see it. The comfortability of you women that you have is being swept away. The Lord is taking away from us. Homeless ass women. These women are now being humble now, walking up to brothers, saying, "Hi, how you doing?" You know, instead of mean mugging them. You know, the apostle.
Blowing kisses.
Yeah, blowing kisses. Oh, yeah, blowing kisses at this brother. She was riding, you know, Eve was riding down on Broadway when we were teaching, blew kisses at that brother. Not even one kiss, multiple kisses. You know?
Man, bitch, I'm teaching.
Right. You know? These women out here now, they fishing now because they know what time, they starting to know what time it is. You know, even men in the world, 2/3 niggas, like I said, they getting passports and leaving. They seeing that women are vulnerable, they want attention, you know, and they see that they're not getting it no more, so now they blowing kisses at men, wanting to get with men. Now they in your DMs. Hey, what the scriptures say, and it's going into the elect though, but I'm gonna make a man more precious than fine gold. When that time comes, Isaiah 4:1, women are gonna be running to you. The women that left you, they gonna be breaking down your damn door. Women that knew that you were in the truth, and now they seeing it, and now they crying, knocking on your door. That time's coming, man. That time is coming.
You say sometimes you see it now.
Mm-hmm.
May have been somebody you were talking to, and
She come back.
they come back out of nowhere and just text you.
I miss us. You know what? I fucked up. You know, so women are doing that shit in the earth. Because like I said, the nature of the woman, the feminine, is coming back upon the planet Earth. Women are starting to now understand what time it is. You got women making videos, telling other women how to keep your man. What ways of keeping your man. One woman said, suck his rod, make him a sandwich, and shut up. She said those are the 3. She said that there's more to it. She was like, these are the top 3 easiest ways to keep a man. You know? But brother, got anything else? Alright, so yeah, that's pretty much about it. I feel like the point has been made. Low witness, let's edifying to the elect. Shalom to any brothers on the comment board. I think I saw a few earlier. Shalom. Low witness, let's edifying to the elect. And before we close, we want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Chai, double honors to the apostles and elders, the message, which is word to the spirit, power of Yahweh, by Hashem, Shai. Any brothers who fight this good fight of faith, Kwam Yasharallah, I'm side here, Shalom, and about